You see, without ending sorrow, how can there be love? We have associated sorrow and love strangely together. I love my son, and when he dies, I'm full of sorrow. So we have associated sorrow with love. Now we are asking whether love can exist. When there is suffering, can love exist at all? We're asking then, is love desire? Is love pleasure? And when that desire, that pleasure is denied, there is suffering. And we say suffering and jealousy, attachment, possession and all that is part of love. That's our condition, that's how we are educated. That's a part of our great inheritance, tradition. Now we are asking, love and suffering cannot possibly go together. That's not a dogmatic statement or a rhetorical assertion, but when one looks into the depth of sorrow and understands the movement of it, in which is involved pleasure, desire, attachment, and the consequences of that attachment which brings about corruption. If we are tied to anything, it will bring corruption, inevitable. And when one is aware, without any choice, without any movement, aware of the whole nature of sorrow, then can love exist with sorrow? You understand? Or love is something entirely different. I think we ought to be clear that devotion to a person, to a symbol, to the family, to something or other is not love. Right? Please, is it? I'm devoted to you for various reasons. There is a motive behind that devotion. Love has no motive. Right? If there is a motive, it's not love, obviously. If you give me pleasure sexually, various forms of comfort, dependency, the motive is I depend on you because you give me something in return. And as we live together, I call that love. Is it? So one questions, where there is motive, can love exist? And where there is ambition, whether in the physical world or in the psychological world, ambition to be on top of everything, to be a great success, to have power, religiously or physically. Where there is aggression, competitiveness, jealousy, can love exist? Obviously not. But yet, we recognize it cannot exist, and yet we go on. Look what happens to our brain when we are playing such kind of tricks. I say I love you. I have a motive behind that love. I am ambitious. I want to be spiritually next to God, especially in His right hand. I want to achieve illumination, all of that. Deception. You cannot achieve illumination. You cannot possibly achieve that which is beyond time.